Do you ever feel guilty about delegating to your team? Do you ever think, I am not putting in as many hours as my team? Afraid that they might think that you aren't working as hard as them. So you struggle to transfer tasks and responsibilities to them because you don't want them to think that you're just sitting at home doing nothing. One of my clients came to me this week for coaching on this very specific challenge. And I wanted to share the coaching that I gave her so you can understand why you don't need to and shouldn't feel guilty if you're in the same situation. And also to share with you what the number one job of the entrepreneur or business owner actually is, so that you can understand your role in the bigger picture of building and growing your small business. Now, let's dig into this, okay? Not everyone wants to be a business owner. According to statistics, only about 6% of the South African population are business owners. The other 94% are seeking stable employment. Now, think about this for a moment. Not everyone wants to be a business owner. All around the world, the majority of the population is seeking stable income. Many do not want to take the risk of starting a business. They don't want the kind of stress and responsibility that comes with it. They don't want to worry about where the clients are going to come from or, how everybody is going to get paid this month. They want a stable income to enjoy their work and, in an ideal world, even love what they do, right? They want to know that they are making a meaningful contribution and that they are needed. And they want to get paid at the end of the month for that contribution. Now, your team are there because they want to work, and it's your responsibility to create a culture where they can thrive in their roles. To create the systems, right, and the processes that support them so that they, in turn, can support you and the vision that you have for the business. Your number one job as the owner or the entrepreneur is not the same as for your employees or your team, right? Being a business owner comes with a lot of risk. You know this already. Whether you started your business because you saw an opportunity or your back was against the wall and entrepreneurship was the way out, or you inherited a family business. You took the leap. You chose to say yes to entrepreneurship and jump headfirst into a world that is filled with uncertainty. Your tolerance for risk is not the same as the majority of people out there. And this is a good thing because the world needs people who are prepared to take that risk. In South Africa, statistics show that small businesses are responsible for about 30% of the jobs in our country. Small businesses drive the economy, not just in South Africa, but all over the world. And we have a very important job to do. It's important that we understand our role as the owners and what our number one job is. And the number one job of the business owner or the entrepreneur inside of us is to create jobs. Now, imagine for a minute if every small business owner in our country could employ and upskill just one person, either one new person or, their first employee. What do you think would happen to our unemployment rate? We think that this is insignificant, and it's hard to quantify this because there aren't a lot of stats that I could find on this subject. But Forbes.com reports that 80% of small businesses in the US operate without any staff, and that the remaining 20% are employing almost half of the American workforce. I think it's safe to say that our numbers look very similar as well. That we have more small businesses that are operated by one staff member, i.e. the owner, than we have who actually employ people. And if we, as the owners, are always doing everything in the business ourselves, we are missing an opportunity to make a major difference in our country. So many people hope and maybe even expect the government will or should do more to create job opportunities. The sad reality is they aren't going to save us. Right? If every small business owner can employ one or one more person or outsource certain tasks to another small business or a solo entrepreneur, we can make a big difference to our unemployment numbers. Now, you might be thinking, Ilanka, what does all of this have to do with me feeling guilty for giving my team more work? Well, hopefully you understand that you have a very specific role as an owner, right? And that role is not to do all the things in your business yourself forever. If you're always the one doing it all, then what you're doing is you're actually taking jobs away from people who need it, want it, and can probably do the thing better than you can. Secondly, you picked up the flame of being a business owner. You gathered the resources, you put in the effort to bring an idea to life. And if you beat the odds and you survive, right, why would you feel guilty for the reward of more free time with your family or to do the other things in your life that you enjoy doing? Why would you feel guilty about having a higher income, right? Or any of the amazing opportunities that come along your way? When we take bigger risks, we expect bigger rewards. Of course, we expect bigger losses as well sometimes, but we get bigger rewards because we take bigger risks. And being in a position where you can delegate or outsource, in my opinion, is a win. It is the reward. It means that your business has passed that initial survival stage where over 50% of businesses don't even make it out alive. We all understand why we need to put our safety masks on first before we attempt to help someone else on the plane, right? If things are going well for you and your business, you are actually in the perfect position to help more people and to help them in bigger ways. The better things are going for you, the stronger of a position you will be in to make a real difference to those in need. So the next time you feel guilty, remember, you've got important work to do. So get out there and get it done. Now, before you go, do you think that you're not particularly good at managing your time? If you would like to feel in control of your time again and reach the end of your week feeling satisfied with everything that you've accomplished, I would like to invite you to attend the Win Your Week on Monday workshop. I'm hosting it live via Zoom soon on the 28th of Feb. Now, during this 90-minute workshop, you are going to learn the 3 mistakes that small business owners make that keep them stuck in overworking and overwhelm. I will also teach you a simple habit-based approach to planning your week so you can get everything done that matters and have free time available to spend however you want. We will also dive into the 4 types of work that you should be calendaring as an owner of the business and much more. You can grab your ticket at ilonkaras.com/win your week. We are intentionally keeping the workshop small and intimate so that you can get all of the support you need. So there are actually only 10 spots available. And I guarantee you that after you've attended this workshop, you will never, ever say that you don't have enough time again. The link is in the show notes. Thank you so much for tuning in with me this week. I will see you next week.